Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh! So Ajuwaya is a horror movie. It tells a story about 6 coppers who have been posted to this remote village in Osun State, right in the middle of some ritual or festival that is going on in the village, where everybody has to stay indoors because there is some snake goddess who is looking for people to devour or something like that. Now, I have to say this, I was very, very excited. I did not know what I was going to see this movie in the cinema. But it just gave me, from the setup of this movie, it just gave me the impression that it was going to put me on that level of those horror movies that came out in the late 80s, early 90s, those Abiku or Banje movies, kinda. Like when you were very little, when you knew you shouldn't be watching this kind of movies because you would now blame yourself at the end of the day when you could not sleep. That was the kind of perception that I thought I was going to get going to see Ajuwaya. And I have to be honest, there were a lot of things that went wrong with this movie. First of all, let me just start with the characters. I will not blame the actors per se, because like I always say, it is based on what they have. It is the material that they have to work with that they are basically showing to us on screen. But I don't think I have seen a lot of characters as shallow as these characters were. No backstory, nothing that would make you feel attached to any of them. If things were going to happen to them at the end of this movie, you would feel absolutely nothing for them. Now let us get to the pacing and the actual story itself. And for the pacing, my lord, this movie took forever to get going. And when I mean forever, I mean forever. This movie is like 1 hour 30 minutes. And for like the first 1 hour 15 minutes, there's basically nothing happening. There is basically nothing happening. We're just watching a bunch of people do stuff. Yeah, and it's not that there's basically nothing happening. There's like a romance story going on here. There's like some comedy going on over there. There's so many things happening except what we have come to see, which is the actual horror story itself. And it feels like after like an hour and a half of this story and nothing happening, it's like someone just remembers now, like, this movie is like 1 hour 30 minutes, so, and we've already done 1 hour 15 minutes, and we've not shown these people any horror. And all of a sudden, they just start throwing what someone conceives to be horror at us. And I have to tell you, man, it was laughable. Let me just put it that way. I actually stood up, I almost hit my head on the wall while I was watching this movie. It was that comical, the horror that they brought to us in this movie. And at the end of the day, it was just lost potential. I really thought they were really going to give us something. My friend that I saw this movie with, the guy told me that if I ever told him to come and watch another movie in the cinema again, that he would break my neck. And at the end of the day, I'll say Ajuwaya will get a 1.5. It's crazy, I know, because I really was rooting for this movie. I even saw one of the actresses at the cinema when I went to see this movie, and I wished her all the best for this movie, because I'd seen one other movie that she was in that I've actually done a review on, and that wasn't too good. So to have this one come again here, it was just heartbreaking. So have you seen this movie? What did you think about it? Whatever your thoughts, please comment below, let us know. Stay blessed, and as usual, please do something good for your neighbor today. Peace out.